Even Stefanski, Shedeur Sanders, Dillon Gabriel are like sponges, learning to be pros. The Browns' two rookie quarterbacks are impressing their head coach during organized team activities. Browns coach Kevin Stefanski was asked about rookies Shedeur Sanders and Dillon Gabriel, and said that both of them are learning a lot from their coaches, as well as from veteran quarterbacks Joe Flacco and Kenny Pickett, and even from Deshaun Watson, who is recovering from a torn Achilles and not expected to be cleared before the season. Those guys are doing great, Stefanski said of Sanders and Gabriel. They are both wired to get in early, stay late, put in whatever work is required. They're sponges in the meeting room, which I think is really fun for me. In my vantage point, I get to sit there and watch the two young guys look over, and there's Joe, 40 years old, won a Super Bowl. There's Kenny Pickett, just going into year 4, but first-round draft pick. That's been on a couple teams, won a Super Bowl last year. There's Deshaun, had a ton of success in his career. They can kind of feed off of all those guys. So that's the thing. It's fun for me to watch them get better sometimes just by listening. Flacco is the betting favorite to win the Browns' quarterback job, but all 4 healthy quarterbacks are in the mix, and Stefanski sounds pleased with how they're working together to get someone ready to start in Week 1. Even Stefanski stood on the sidelines during a quiet moment at Browns' OTA practice, clipboard in hand, eyes sharp but calm. Behind him, the field buzzed with energy. Helmets gleamed under the summer sun, cleats pounded turf, and quarterbacks fired tight spirals to receivers with surgical precision. But today, his focus wasn't just on Deshaun Watson or his usual cast of veterans. His gaze lingered on 2 young quarterbacks standing off to the side, Shedeur Sanders and Dillon Gabriel. 2 rookies from different backgrounds, different systems, and different styles, yet both equally locked in. Both, as Stefanski would later describe, like sponges. They soak up everything, Stefanski told reporters with a rare smile after practice. Notes, film, conversations. Those 2 aren't just here to throw footballs. They're here to become professionals. The sponge effect, it's not a term you hear often in the NFL. But Stefanski, known for his even-keeled demeanor and methodical coaching style, doesn't throw out metaphors lightly. When he calls someone a sponge, he's saying they don't just hear, they absorb. They ask why, not just how. They reflect. They adapt. And in Shedeur Sanders and Dillon Gabriel, he sees exactly that. Shedeur, son of NFL Hall of Famer Deion Sanders, arrived in Cleveland with a spotlight hotter than most rookies ever face. From social media stardom to viral clips of his time at Colorado, expectations are high, but Stefanski sees past the hype. Shedeur walks in with his dad's charisma, his own humility, he says. You can tell he's been coached hard, taught to respect the process. I've never seen a rookie take notes like him. It's like watching a young surgeon document every incision. Shedeur's mechanics are sharp, his timing refined, but Stefanski knows those aren't the traits that will define his career. It's his willingness to learn. And he doesn't just ask questions, Stefanski adds. He asks the right ones. Then there's Dillon Gabriel, the Oklahoma gunslinger known for his quick release and creative instincts. If Shedeur's style is polished control, Dillon's is electricity wrapped in chaos. Yet in Cleveland, the chaos has met structure, and Gabriel is thriving. Dillon's the kind of guy who sees the field like a chessboard, Stefanski says. But now he's learning when to strike, when to wait. He's not just reacting anymore, he's studying. Gabriel has quickly earned the respect of veteran backups and even impressed Watson with his mental reps. He's got that edge, says Browns QB coach Drew Petzing. But what's rare is that he wants coaching. Not all guys with talent do. Dillon, he'll run a drill, mess up a read, then chase you down with a notebook asking, "What did I miss?" That's sponge behavior. Veterans, not threatened, inspired. It's a rare balance in the NFL, competition and collaboration. But Stefanski has built a culture in Cleveland where young players aren't just groomed to replace veterans, they're challenged to earn their voice. Deshaun Watson has taken on a big brother role, pulling both rookies aside after drills, dissecting film with them, and even inviting them to informal throw sessions after practice. He's not worried about being outshined, Stefanski says. He's trying to pass down wisdom. Even backup PJ Walker chimed in with praise, saying, "I've been around rookies who act like they know everything. These guys, they ask about everything. It's refreshing."